Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the August edition of the Chamber Chat. Now, Jen, after all this gallivanting, after too much of that,
I feel refreshed and enthusiastic.
well, you cover it so well. Anyway, and did you miss the big blow up for the WGLE, the happy 50th anniversary?
I did, but I heard it was a big time, and I'm so proud of him. Happy birthday, congratulations.
I know, I can't wait to see it on DTC TV.
Yeah.
But anyway, we've got lots of great guests this morning.
We have a new formatter. Is this?
Yeah, well, you know, Tom decided he'd like to see everybody's face instead of the back of their heads. I know.
What's the
if
point
we
in
had
that?
been turned backwards, he wouldn't have asked for that.
No.
But it was all the other people.
That's right.
So anyway, we're going to try this, Tom.
All right, we're going to swap around.
But before we get to all the news,
Yes.
we've got to talk about our new chamber members. I love to say this. Liz and Brent Snowbiz, located next to Sunbelt Realty at 409 West Broad Street, Smithville. Now, when I heard shaved ice, that sounds like some little crunchy ice thing. I went and had the coconut with cream. That may be the best dessert I've ever had.
Well, it's fabulous.
I
love
good.
their shaved ice.
Yeah, my grandkids want to use their allowance every day to stop by there. So anyway, it is delicious. For more information, call 931-316-0260. And then also militarycertificates.com. Sandy Brown came by and joined. Personalized, customized, commemorative military certificates and shadow box presentations. Give her a call at 931-235-0837. And then Turtles Bar and Grill called and joined the chamber, located at 2100 Sparta Highway in Smithfield. The owner is Anthony Johnson and the manager is Amanda Cooper. She's very nice. For more information, call 597-6075. And then we had a great ribbon cutting.
Yeah, it was a great picture.
Liz and Brent Snowbiz, they fed us all. Let me tell you. Julia, who will be here in a minute, for the chamber president, was there, and I tell you, I was eating out of her cup, my cup, everybody's cup, and they were all fabulous. But I love that coconut with cream. I'm just saying. And then we had a groundbreaking. The ground was kind of hard. We didn't do much breaking, but we had the shovels there. Fast-paced urgent care located. It's going to be located at 101 West Broad Street in Smithville, and the concrete's already going down, so they'll have something going pretty soon. And then I want to say,
Can I just say, you know, my husband's Dr. Sherwood, and people,
really, that's so I didn't
tell
know
me
that.
something I didn't know.
Yeah.
But people keep asking him, aren't you worried that this new place is coming in? And his response, and just so everybody knows, that he says, well, I can't see everybody.
That was a very nice response.
Well, no, I mean, he just tells it like it is. So I don't think anyone needs to feel concerned about, you know, some threat to their doctors. You know, some of our doctors are getting a little older and they're talking retirement.
Not Dr. Sherwood.
No, but you know, Dr. Blevins has had some health concerns, and you know, we need to take care of our people.
That's right.
And so don't worry out there.
That's a good attitude. That's a good attitude to have. I like that. It's something for everybody.
As long as it's good medicine, it's all in this. We're all in the same boat together.
And talking about good, let me tell you, I want to say a big thank you to everybody that helped with the Smithfield Fiddlers Jamboree and Crafts Festival and the DeKalb County Fair. That takes a lot of volunteers.
That's a big time summer thing for a lot of folks.
Well, you know, the businesses that support that, all the volunteers that come out. It is amazing when it all comes together, and it makes it look so easy, but it was not.
Yep.
You know, my great plan, this seemed like a great plan. After the Jamboree's over and after the fair's over, I go on vacation. But you know what I did the first 3 days of vacation?
What?
I slept. Every time I saw a bed, I was out.
Didn't matter where you were.
No, that was an expensive nap. Let me just tell you. I'm thinking next year I'm sleeping 3 days and then going on vacation.
Yeah, I think you're smart.
Anyway, but we do thank everyone, and both of those events were so spectacular.
Can we say again, it's all volunteer.
Yeah, it's all volunteer.
No, you know, it's great for our community, and we love it, but we just want everyone to know how much we appreciate the volunteers who pull those events together, because it's fantastic for fun, for our summertime, but it's a lot of work for a few folks.
You know, they have some great giveaways at the DeKalb Fair.
Yeah.
And one of them was given by Smithfield Computer and I just happen to have Dan Dela Cruz here to tell us about
Hi,
that.
how are you?
Good morning, Dan.
Good morning, nice to meet you.
Hey, that's a nice radio voice there.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, step right up.
So, y'all gave something away for the DeKalb Fair.
We did. We gave away a tablet to Misty Ellis,
Oh, lucky Misty.
and she'll be picking that up tomorrow. It was a $329 value.
Wow.
So
Was she screaming on the phone?
I didn't talk to her
Yeah.
myself, but I heard there was quite a bit of excitement. So,
Good.
she was very persistent on making sure she was going to get it.
Yeah.
Now, when can I get it? How can I get it?
Yeah,
Right?
that's exactly what happened. When and how and where and what do I need to do now?
Oh, my
So
goodness.
she left several voicemails and she'll be in tomorrow. So
Yeah.
Great.
that's exciting.
Well, congratulations.
Oh, well, yeah, and you also got a new tech guy. Are you the new tech guy?
I am the new tech
You
guy.
are the new tech
I'm
guy.
a new transplant from Ohio,
Ah,
and
well, what do you think about? Tennessee so far?
I love it.
Oh,
I
that's
have
good.
family here. I have family in McMinnville and Nashville, so I kind of wanted to be in the middle of both.
Yeah.
Not too close to either. And
All right, this is not a therapy
close
class. Show.
that's the line.
Yeah, that's
that works
great.
out perfectly then.
Well,
it has.
welcome, and
Well,
we're
thank
so
you.
glad to have you.
So yeah, I'm excited to be here in Smithville.
Well, we're glad to have you here, and I'm
Thanks.
glad you like it. That was a loaded question there. I should have asked him before.
I know.
I got
kind
it on
of opened it up
live radio
there.
and on TV. Yeah, but Smithville Computer is located at 157 Georgia Lane, right off Miller Road in Smithville. Like if you take that road next to Walmart, and if you didn't put on your brakes, you'd run into their building.
That's
So
right.
Put on the brakes. And for more information on their hours, products, services, and specials, see their website at smithvillecomputerrepair.com. Thanks for being here, Dan.
Thank you.
And welcome to DeKalb County.
Thank you, and nice meeting you.
Oh, you know, and we got one more thank you.
Yes.
The big thank you to everybody who helps with the education celebration.
It was awesome this year.
It was.
I'm looking at Lisa Cripps because she works at the school system. And
I know. Would you
she
see
was
I
front and
segued
center.
all this
Yeah,
in here?
yep, yep.
I got a plan. It never looks like I have a plan, but I actually do. But we want to say thank you to all the businesses, the organizations, the county and city officials, the teachers, the volunteers who supported this 9th annual education celebration. And Lisa, do you want to say anything about that before we really talk about why you're here?
Well, I would like to say thank you to everyone. It just takes a village to pull that off, and I'm pretty much 100% accurate in saying this, that it was the largest one we've ever had. So very,
I'd love to hear that.
very thankful to everyone that came out, and hope it helped the parents and the students start off the school year in a positive manner.
Well, one of the things that I loved about it is that as Scouts, we had a booth, and the Girl Scouts had a booth, and it seemed like there were the event had opened up a little bit to some of the service organizations and activities that that children have an opportunity to be in, that they maybe didn't know about or didn't, now they could put a face to the name of who were in charge of those events. And we had a blast. And kids' bags were heavy laden. There was a lot of stuff. So I hope that event just continues to grow and flourish, because I think it's great for the kids to look at school as something exciting and positive, and getting stuff and looking forward to it all go hand in hand. And so kudos to Michelle Burklow and all the folks who pulled that event together, because it was fantastic, and I think it really benefits the kids.
You know, something I heard that was so neat. I've got grandkids, and I think in every school.
Yeah,
they're all
I do.
ages. But anyway, I know at the middle school and the high school, when you walked in, and my new middle school kid and my new high school grandchildren, they were so nervous. But they had, I think, the red carpet at the high school, and the teachers were over yelling and cheering as they walked in, and then same thing over at the middle school, they were yelling and cheering, and so that made the kids feel, I think, a lot better.
Yeah.
And it wasn't nearly as nerve-wracking as they thought it was going to be. So anyway, we
Yay.
appreciate them doing that. Now, Lisa, the reason
what
you're
you're really
here
here
this
for.
morning.
Can we
Oh,
just
yeah.
say one more thing about the school system?
Absolutely.
The red carpet has been going on for 2 years, and they have the music going, and the children, especially the freshmen, are really, pretty nervous about changing to a new school. And that is a way to see the staff cheering them on. It's, a way to start very positive in the morning. The middle school had their cheerleaders out there. So it was a very welcoming into the school that we're going to support you, and that's what we're all about. Just a note on the West School. We have been waiting to get in our new addition.
It looks fabulous.
And
So
so
cool.
we're moving
Exciting.
in. We got the approval, and we're moving in. So we're just extremely excited about that.
Can we do a big ribbon cutting or something?
Surely
Yeah.
we can.
Let's
Surely
do.
we can. That would be awesome.
Let's do that.
Let's get
And
that
I think
together.
I can announce it now too. My son will probably drive me crazy because he'll say, "Mom, it's my project." But my son Jim's Eagle project is to redo the landscaping on the front where the flagpole,
Oh.
because the flagpole got torn down in the whole front area where that nice little seating area around the flagpole has to be redone, and that's his Eagle project. So
How nice.
I know we're really
Oh.
excited about being a part of West School's expansion and in a kind of Boy Scoutish sort of way.
Yeah. Oh, well,
When you walk in the foyer, the painting of the bulldog is just it's just so welcoming, and the
Yeah.
whole foyer and the office area. Of course, going to the other counties, I went to Watertown and toured their new high school, and the entrance, just going in that. But I will have to say, and I've been in every school, and they are all so clean and welcoming. And go into our library at the high school, new carpet, new paint. At the middle school, new carpet. I'm just so encouraged by how we've really tried to do the very best we can to make those a welcoming home for your students' day.
oh, that
Well, and
is
it
great news.
translates into great scores and great learning for the students. I think that's what it's all about, is having a positive environment so that they can be well educated. Because the well educated part is the teacher's job, and everybody else can.
But
do
your
their part,
environment makes
too.
such a big difference.
does.
Yeah.
Also, we're serving free breakfast this year, starting out our morning with free breakfast
Wow.
for everybody. So that's really. Miss Stephanie Walker has done that for us. Got that approved, and we're just really encouraged with everybody starting off the day like they need.
That was neat. I know my grandson was very excited. They said, "Would you like to go in the gym with your friends or go have breakfast?" He said, "I think I'll have breakfast."
Good.
So anyway, he loved it.
And the next day, he encouraged his friends to go have breakfast
right.
with him. See, it all works out.
Now let's talk, Lisa, about the Leadership DeKalb class of
Something
2014
most near and dear to my
project.
heart.
Yeah, I'm
With
sure nobody.
our fearless leader here.
Yeah.
Well, with Leadership DeKalb, I'm a graduate of the 2014 class. And,
Best class ever.
Best class ever. And our project this year is Tools for Students. And every year the class will choose a project. And this is a project that will touch every school, all 5 of our schools. It will touch every student. And we just need some monetary help or some donations. Now, let me tell you a little bit about the Tools for Students. It's it's going to support our non-traditional classrooms, our fine arts, music, our PE, our libraries. So we are trying to get some much needed supplies for those. Some things like, actually the art teacher said, could we get a really good electric pencil sharpener? Can you
Yes.
imagine just doing your pencil drawings and how much sharpening and how many they wear out? So that's one thing that we need, just the really heavy-duty pencil sharpeners. In PE, of course, any type of ball would be awesome to donate. We have jump ropes, we have hula hoops, just about every different size from kindergarten all the way up to our high schoolers. With our paints, we need just the washable and the markers that are washable. And Miss Waltine Parker, who does a phenomenal job, she asked for the black marking pens, the permanent marking pens. And one of the papers she asked for our paper was a 12 by 18 large drawing paper. So maybe somebody out there knows about those type
Maybe
things.
they have a whole box. And they're
box.
like,
So can you get the whole list together and let's get it to the media?
Yes,
and,
I can do that.
yeah, that'd be great.
We do have some big things like projectors that we need, and some things, simple things like Zumba CDs. There is the middle school wanted to do Miss Kitty wanted to do a Zumba class for her girls. So I think that would be. We're always trying to do what would interest them and keep them active. But anything like that we would need, and I will get you a list. Now, I want to go to the books. We have that Read 20 initiative, and so we're trying to get some gently used books. So, or new.
You'll take
won't
you?
turn
We
away
won't
new.
turn new away. So, but we would love to have that. If anybody out there wants to put a book in a student's hand or in a parent's hand, that would be awesome. Let me just say this, that we have coordinated with the DeKalb County Education Foundation, which is a 501c3 organization, which makes it a tax deduction for anybody that donates. So, and we're willing to do that if you need that. So we'll work with you in any way we can to get these funds. We would like to have this all sealed and done by September.
So who do they need to call?
Okay. They can deliver the money or the goods to me, Lisa Cripps, at the Board of Ed, 110, right there around Public Square. That's where I am. April Martin, she's right over here at the county complex.
Right in that middle door where it says
UT.
UT.
And Kim Frazier at DeKalb Community Hospital. And then Shannon Jones is, for the western part of DeKalb, is at DTC Communications down there. So,
or if you just don't know what all that, just call the chamber, bring it by the courthouse, and I will get to you.
absolutely.
And WJLE.com, the website, has a nice little article that spells it all out too. So if you're looking for it in writing, on screen, not while you're driving.
No.
But WJLE has a great little list in the community calendar. So
Well, they can call me at 615-215-2107 at the office, and I'll be glad to share that information.
Oh, thanks, Lisa. That is great.
I'm excited. I'm excited about 215
Yay.
for the next class.
Yes.
It won't be the best class ever.
well, we'll work on them.
Next to the best class.
We'll do our best.
Thanks, Lisa.
Thanks, Lisa.
Now, Jen, I
Yes.
know you've been missing Coco.
Aw,
Justin
we
Potter
did.
Library Director Kathy Hendrickson is here, and I know you got some great things coming up, including one of my favorite events.
I do, but let me first. I want to wish WJLE a happy 50th anniversary,
Oh.
and I want to thank them for 50 great years of supporting and promoting our community, especially our libraries. We really appreciate them.
And letting crazies like us on the radio.
Yes.
Oh my
I
God.
know. That means they're super
That means
nice.
a whole lot, doesn't it?
It does. They're nice.
Well, can anybody guess what time of year it is?
Oh, I know.
Okay.
Are we talking about the book sale?
Yes, we
Oh,
are. Yes, we are. This is our semi-annual book sale at Justin Potter and at the Alexandria Libraries. So we have great, and it starts Thursday, August the 7th. So it starts tomorrow and it runs through the 28th. We've got books and movies and magazines. We've got fiction, romance, cookbooks, kids' books, and more. We do accept donations, and as I always say, no magazines, encyclopedias, or textbooks, please.
Yep.
But come by and check us out and see what we've got, because we've got some wonderful books at great prices.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we've been also, as I told you before, we have a FACT grant that we received, and we've been doing some computer classes. We just finished up with some classes, 3 in a row, on Excel, and Mr. Ed Wooten has been teaching those for us, and we are going to have computer basics starting on Thursday, August the 14th. It'll be from 5 to 7 p.m. in the DeKalb County Complex at the Motlow Classroom. They have a wonderful computer lab there,
yes.
and it's just, so we've been using that, and it kind of helps promote Motlow too. I think we're working in partnership. We love to partner with the community, and I think this is something that's worthwhile to both of us. We get the room, and they get a little bit of
It's a win-win,
it
Kathy.
is. You can't lose. And we're going to have some more classes coming up. So Microsoft Word will be our next class. We don't have that scheduled yet, so we do need you, when we do schedule it, to call and reserve a place because, like I say, we got plenty of space out there. But call the library at 615-597-4359. And we are hiring again, so we are taking resumes and applications through Friday. So call the library for information on that.
What a fun job. I don't know if I'd get any work done. I'm cleaning books over here.
I'm reading while I'm cleaning.
One page at a time. I'm dusting
this book.
I'm dusting this page.
Oh, thank you so much, Kathy. And I will be over at the book sale. How about you, Jen?
Yeah,
Look forward to seeing you.
It's I tried to be so good because I try and come with a little box of books and then I go over and I look and I come home with a big box.
Thanks a book.
Hey, that's all. It's all
But
good.
it's a book swap.
Yeah.
For me.
We swap and we buy more books.
I like
That's
it.
right.
Thanks, Kathy.
Thanks, Kathy.
Hey, look here. We got somebody from the DeKalb Community Hospital, Beth Venable. She is and I meet her. She's the speech, let's see, wait a minute, I have to hold it way out. Speech and language pathologist. Now, who needs that?
Great. Now who needs that?
Thank you
Good
for having
morning,
me.
Beth.
Yes,
Well, tell us some
Thank you.
of what's going on at the hospital.
Well, I've been there for about a year, and I really don't think people really know that I'm there. So,
Well, they'll know now.
my supervisor said, well, we just need to get you on the radio and just let you get your voice out there so people know that, well, hey, she can do inpatients. I'm also available for outpatients. I also do pediatrics. A lot of people don't even know what a speech language pathologist is.
Well,
They think,
tell us.
well, I can say R's and L. They think of, how kids...
Yeah,
but
speech
it's-
impediments. But,
Exactly.
Yeah.
But there's a whole lot more that we do. We also work with not only what a person says or how they say it, but what they say. We work with reading, writing skills, also swallowing if a patient's had a stroke. We work with cognitive issues where that's memory, problem solving, analyzing things. As before you go to say them, what is going on in the processes in the brain for you to be able to speak and say what you want to. Listening, following directions, answering questions, and then again, as children develop language, if there are difficulties or syndromes or things that happen to delay that process or affect that process. So there's a whole lot of things that I can do.
Yeah.
Just to and I am fortunate that I absolutely love what I do. I get to wake up every morning and make people's lives better.
Yeah.
I mean, it can't get any better than that for me. So,
Absolutely. And how do people use your services? What do they need to go about to do?
well, typically what happens is they will go to their doctor, and I'm talking about mainly children, and if they have a difficulty speaking or some kind of language issue, the doctor will recommend speech and language therapy or articulation therapy. That's saying those specific sounds.
Yeah.
And so then they will refer that child to outpatient therapist. And I know a lot of people that I've spoken with are having to travel all the way to Nashville. They don't realize that there is somebody here locally that they
Right.
don't have to do all that.
I love that. You don't have to do
Right.
all that traveling. And
Yes.
what we need, for the most part, is right here locally.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's
Yes,
great.
and same with if there's an adult, if they have some issues, if they're someone has a family member, a mother or father, that they're starting to have memory issues, possibly, maybe early onset dementia. That is something that we could also address as an outpatient. Try to keep them home as long as we can, and there's a
Right.
lot of things that we can do for that.
Awesome.
So yes,
Thank you so much, and nice
you.
to meet you.
Thank you.
You are awesome, Beth, and we're so glad that this service is right here available for whoever needs it, and that is so needed here in our
thank
community.
you. And just give the hospital a call, and they will be able to
They're
refer.
incredible hospital, I might
Great.
say.
are.
Yes.
Yes, they are.
Fabulous.
Thanks, Beth.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Hey, I want to let everybody know the next downtown Smithville Cruise-In is August 9th from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. And it's held on the second Saturday night, Jen. You might want to tell Dr. Sherwood about that. And for more information, there was lots of people to call, but I chose Danny. Call Danny at 615-788-5037. Sorry, Danny.
There's that is the nicest bunch. Who do that.
yeah.
I mean, there's a great bunch of guys, and that's very fun. Where's it going to be held?
It's going to be held downtown Smithfield.
Oh,
yeah,
how
they do it
fun.
every second Saturday. I don't know how long it'll last. I guess till the weather gets too cold, or who knows? Maybe those guys will just brave it all year. But anyway, it's going to be August 9th.
Great.
Oh my goodness! Look who's here, Jen.
Carl, it's
Hello.
Santa Claus.
Edgar Evans State Park updates are coming up next, and we have the park manager, Carl Halfacre.
Well, thank you. I'm so glad to be here.
Well, you got nothing going on though, I guess, right? You
Well,
just,
a few little things going on,
yeah.
some
Yeah.
new things that we've talked about before. But first, let me say congratulations, WJLE. Thanks for all your support over the years. It's been invaluable to the park.
What would we do without WJLE
Amen.
Radio?
That's right. Well, I just want to tell you we're going into our second year of online reservations for camping and for the cabins. And all Tennessee state parks now that have inns, cabins, or campgrounds, you can go online at, here we go.
Here we go.
My favorite thing, web address is www.tnstateparks.com.
Oh, that wasn't too bad.
No.
And then you can go to find a park and click on that park, and it will have a little icon there for reservations, and you can click on that. Even meeting rooms,
Picnic
and
shelters.
picnic shelters, the whole works you can do online. The only reservation that you can't make is one for within 24 hours of your arrival. You'll have to call the office at 1-800-250-8619. And just a few little things about Edgar Evans. We've got a butterfly garden over there, and anyone that would be interested in helping us keep that thing under control, it kind of got away from us this year.
The butterflies got away?
Actually,
the
the plants
weeds.
got away.
Oh, I thought, did we have them contained?
Well, and it's ironic because sometimes you have to really label butterfly gardens because it looks kind of like weeds.
Yes, it
The
does.
things that butterflies love are not necessarily the same type of things in a domestic garden.
That's right.
So
That's right.
somebody'd have to tell me what was weeds and what wasn't.
Right. But anybody interested, just call the park office. We've logged 60 different species of butterflies. We also, for those folks that are bird watchers, I don't know what's the fancy name for bird watcher?
Ornithologist.
Ornithologist is one that studies birds. Okay. But anyway,
We're going with that.
Yeah, I like that.
we have logged approximately 160 different species of bird there in the park over the course of a year.
Oh
Ranger
my
Mark Taylor
gosh.
and his wife Holly have been real good with that. Also, we are having worship services over in the at the campground fire circle. Just go down into the campground a little ways, the little building there, and go around the building, and you'll see a sign that says Fire Circle, and that's sponsored by the Salem Baptist Association. The services start each Sunday at 8:30 a.m. And lastly, I couldn't leave without saying a few words about the Friends of Edgar Evans
Absolutely.
and about our History Hayride that's
Coming
coming up
up.
in October, the second Saturday in October. And we'll have approximately 10 different stops. We're going to do something new this year. Reservations can be made online.
Wow. I got all fancy on this chin.
Getting all high tech on
and
us.
we will have more information on that in the media, the number to call and the cost. They're going to have to raise the price this year. It'll be $15 a seat.
Still a bargain, though.
It sells out every year, so it's
But
great.
we'll hopefully start taking reservations the 1st of September. And the Friends of Edgar Evans are one of the few friends groups that offer a volunteer offer, I guess,
A swap.
a swap, yes, in lieu of paying a membership fee. If you volunteer to help them with a couple of their events, then your membership fee is automatically paid for the
Oh.
year.
Yeah, so you can work it
So,
off.
yes, you
really.
You know, that's kind of fun work. it's not
my
like
gosh.
work. Yeah.
And the
You-
Friends group is so fabulous, and we are so blessed to have such a great state park in our county. And the Friends group is so fabulous and does so much to make it really feel like it's our own. And the events that get put on and the activities that get, the everything from the snakes, which I know Suzanne doesn't love, but everything from the interpretive things that the Rangers come out and, do hikes and talking about the birds and the butterflies
The
and
wildflowers.
snakes.
Oh, let's forget the snakes. I've had some bad experiences.
So much to be done, and the Friends group is so crucial, and all of those events going off in such great success.
Yes, we're so blessed to have them. And we have a little something going on about every month of the year. Just briefly, the Friends, we usually have their first hike on January 1st, New Year's Day. Then in February they have what they call a Day on the Hill, and this year in February they helped Cummings Falls with a marathon, and that's kind of got the wheels turning for our friends group, thinking about maybe a marathon. In March we have the Waterfall Tour. In April they have the Celebration of Spring. In May we have just an annual Friends of Edgar Evans Cookout and Membership Drive. We usually try to do something for Free Fishing Day. On July 4th this year we had a patriotic campsite decoration contest. And then we'll have some things going on for National Public Lands Day in September, and then the History Hayride on the 11th of October. 1st of November we'll have our color cruise, our fall color cruise, and that again will be reservations in advance and on the internet. And once again there'll be more information coming out about that a little bit later on.
And you know, Carl, you've done quite a few improvements down at the park also.
Yes, we have. We now have some campsites that have 50 amp service. We've got some about 3
So you can be out camping and not feel like you're camping.
That's right. Have 4 air conditioners going and whatever, you know. And approximately, well, not approximately, 3 of the campsites have been extended to accommodate campers up to 40 feet. Our campsites were built in like 72, 73, and at that time, a 28-foot camper was considered a long camper, and that's about how the campsites were structured. But now we're getting 40-foot campers and 42-foot campers and all. And
House
sometimes
on
we
wheels.
don't have any place to put them.
Yeah.
But you do now.
Yes. And if you'd like more information on the Friends of Edgar Evans, here we go again.
Okay, here we go.
All right, http:// foesp.alturl.com/.
Or
Google it.
Or just Google it. Friends.
Yes,
Friends of Edgar Evans, and
they
it'll
also-
pop right up.
And they also have a Facebook page, Friends
Yes.
of EESP.
Yeah.
Oh, EESP. Oh, that sounds so sci-fi.
That's actually what's in my phone, ESP. Carl.
Oh, thanks,
But
Carl.
we encourage you to come out to the park and enjoy the outdoors.
That's
And
right.
we'll be glad to see you. And I thank y'all for the opportunity.
Well, we'll see you
Thanks,
next
Carl.
month.
Sounds like some great events going on.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Carl.
Thank you.
Hey, speaking of outdoors, we got
Yes.
some news from the marinas. August 16th, Hurricane Marina will have the First Avenue Band. August 16th, Pates Ford Marina Poker Run will be going on.
Yay.
That sounds like fun, I guess. And then August 29th, the Hurricane Marina Shrimp Bowl starting at 5:30 p.m. And then August 30th, Hurricane
You have your
Marina's...
choice.
Yeah.
You could go either.
Oh, either or and, yeah. But August 30th, the Hurricane Marina Tennessee Backroads Band will be there. August 30th, you're going to love this, the Great Cardboard Boat Race at Edgar Evans Marina.
Yes.
And it benefits the Wounded Warrior Project, which is a nonprofit organization whose mission is to honor and empower wounded warriors, and that'll be from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Give Kate Tuggle a call at 931-858-5695 to sign up or to get rules for building that cardboard boat.
It's awesome. That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
It looks so fun.
Yeah, it's very fun.
Yeah, I don't know that I could do that, Jen. Have you ever seen the cardboard boat race?
Yeah,
I saw pictures.
you have to be willing to swim.
You're not gonna come off
It's
dry.
not a pleasure cruise
Yeah.
like for fishing and you know.
If you
like,
don't like
oh.
to get wet, cardboard boat race is probably not for you.
It's kind of amazing though that some of them. I mean, all it is cardboard, and they go out and back, and they're like, wow,
and
they were
they actually-
smart.
really?
Yeah. So there you go.
Well, you know what they say, duct tape can fix anything.
I
So
don't think they're allowed to
maybe.
use duct tape.
Oh, they're not. Oh,
But you know, hey, rules
that's
may
when
change.
you call Kay to
That's
see.
right. Get
yeah.
the rules.
Okay, now speaking this. Yeah,
Fishing.
I started to say, speaking of a rule follower, but never mind. Julia's coming up next. I'm sure she is. I'm sure you are, Julia. But that's all I had. The 42nd annual, hope I got that right, Smithville Rotary Fish Fries coming up, and my chamber president, and I think she's also a part of the Smithville Rotary Club, Julia Cantrell's here. Julia, will tell us about the Rotary Fish Fry.
Well, the Rotary Fish Fry is Saturday, September the 13th.
Yeah.
5:30. You may show up, and tickets are $35 donation. It feeds your family, and it's
At
Great
Greenbrook
prize.
They
Park.
probably lost money on my
Greenbrook
family
Park.
back at one
Yeah.
time. Yeah, it was a bunch of us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great prizes to give away and fellowship and everything. And it
Absolutely, it's a
supports
great
good
event.
cause.
Yep.
So,
Yeah.
You know, I think I've won like a prize twice. I mean, I don't usually win stuff, but I've like won something twice and it was awesome.
I win something almost every time.
Do you? So that shows you they
True.
give away a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I'm not lucky. So it's just
Me
that they have a
either.
lot of stuff to give away. But one time, just my husband and I walked up with our ticket, and these two cute little neighborhood boys said, "Can we come in with you as your family?" Made me laugh. That's my
yeah.
favorite story to tell about the fish fry. But it's great food and again, great fellowship. It's Saturday, September 13th. 5:30 p.m. They serve the meal and then the
Eat there or you
drawing.
can take it home. So.
Yeah,
And it's at Greenbrook Park still, right?
Greenbrook Park.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks, Julia.
And we know all of the great things that Smithville Rotary Club does in our community and worldwide. So what you're doing, you're not just getting a fabulous meal, but you're supporting what the Rotary Club does, which is
Locally, regionally, and nationally.
great service organization. So we hope for the best for that event for you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Julia.
Thank you.
I want to remind everybody that the town meeting with State Representative Mark Pody is coming up on August the 22nd from 10:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. at the Board of Education building, located right there at 110 South Public Square in Smithville. Everyone's welcome. You know, if you've got an issue to discuss or something you need to talk about, bring it to that meeting.
Yeah.
Oh, and then also Coffee and Conversation with State Representative Terry Lynn Weaver is September 5th from 7:30 to 8:30 a.m. at the DeKalb County Complex Kitchen area. So anyway, don't fuss to your neighbor if you don't like something. Go tell these people.
Absolutely. I find all our state senator and both of our representatives so accessible and willing to serve the entire population that I really think that it's a unique and wonderful speaks to who we have elected, that they are willing to sit down and open the conversation up to anybody who wants to come. So all you have to do is just show up.
Show up. That's right.
No agenda. You don't have to call 7 days in ahead to get on some agenda. You just show up.
Agenda. Did you say
Agenda.
that? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We don't want Jen to be in charge of the agenda.
Oh my goodness. Well, you know what's coming up also.
Yes.
You want to say it?
Well, the Community Resource Fair is on September 6th at the Community Complex. This is great. It has been outdoor before, so now that it's indoor, I
Good
think
weather promise.
Yeah, I think it'll be great. So September 6th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. There's no charge to set up. So any community outreach group, not-profit, anybody who provides resources in the community, they are welcome to call Ms. Harris at DeKalb County Children's Services Council. They're the ones who sponsor the event at 615.
Oh.
I was, we're having to shift over.
Yeah.
615-536-5287. And she will get you set up all the information that you need. But anyone can come out and participate on the resource part. And then we hope everyone comes out to walk around all the booths, get as much information as you care to. Whatever you're looking for, we're hoping it'll be there. September 6th.
Yeah, it's a good opportunity to get the information you need on whatever you're interested in.
That's right.
All right, Jen, speaking of interest,
Yes.
are you getting pretty geared up and ready for the next Leadership DeKalb class of 2015?
It's time, and I'm so excited. I really think that that people have started early on asking about information for Leadership DeKalb. I wasn't here in June, so I just have to say my little list of all the folks.
Oh, yes.
who
Well, we
participated.
said that you would say this when you got back into town
Yes.
eventually.
So the best class ever, the
Uh-huh.
Leadership DeKalb class of 2014, included these fine, wonderful, amazing people. Shannon Adkins, who is owner of Harbinger Media Partners. David Barrett of Premier Realty of Center Hill Lake. Emily Bennett, she's owner of 109 Side Street and also was representing Joe Black Effort. Alejandra Cisneros Kohana from Healthier Beginnings. And she was sponsored by she was the Leadership DeKalb Alumni Scholar that year. Lisa Cripps, who we met this morning from DeKalb County Schools. Kim Frazier from DeKalb Community Hospital. Eli Gill was one of our 2 high school students. He was sponsored by the Smithville Rotary Club. Shannon Jones from DTC Communications. April Martin, UT Extension, DeKalb County, Raul Ramirez from Federal Mogul, Jordan Wilkins, our other high school student, also sponsored by the Smithville Rotary Club. So
It was a great group.
very diverse,
Yeah.
lots of energy, very fun, very smart, and such wonderful giving folks all the way around. So, if you think that you might be interested in Leadership DeKalb, all that is required is that you either live or work in DeKalb County and you're interested in promoting the best that DeKalb County can be for tomorrow, for today, and just for the community at large, that Leadership DeKalb is working on working together. And so if you would like more information, if it sounds interesting, we meet once a month for the full day, once a month, different topics every time. And for more information, just contact the chamber office and we'll get you the information.
We might mention, though, in March, there
Yes.
is a spend the night in Nashville for state
yeah.
government.
Yeah.
Just because we want to make sure it works with your schedule, because Jen is strict. You got to attend. So if you're not serious about getting to come to class, she's a harsh principal. Yeah, they got to attend.
Well, we want people who are committed.
Yeah.
And really, every single person, if you only have a group of 12 people, we begin to rely on each other. And everyone has different expertise and different interests. And what we want is for everyone to learn from each other as well. And we can't learn from you if you're not there. So it's not, the group is not about me, it's about the group. And so really what we try and do is make sure that from the very beginning people get to know each other and people get to know the program and what's expected. And really it just goes, it goes swimmingly.
Well, it's a rich experience, and it's a great networking opportunity, and you build
Yeah.
relationships.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And you get to meet all of the local, well, I can't say all because there's lots of them, but many local leaders. We get to meet with alumni who also serve in many leadership roles throughout the county, and also businesses and the folks who really make our county go.
So if you need an application, you can just call the chamber and I'll mail it right to you.
Yep.
597-4163. Now, Jen, we want to remind everybody before we sign off
Yes.
about the school bus safety. Yeah, when you see that yellow school bus coming at you,
Yeah.
slow down, be mindful. If you're approaching one, if you see that little stop sign flip out, make sure you stop.
Just anticipate that if it's a school bus, it's gonna stop.
Yeah, and just be super careful with our children. We
Yeah.
love our children. We want to keep them safe. So be extra aware since school has started back. But, as we always say, Jen, the chamber wants to help promote your news or special events. So just give us a call at 597-4163 or email us at decalbtn@dtccom.net, and we'll help you spread the word. Thank you, Jen. We're so glad to have
Yay.
you back. Leadership DeKalb Director Jen Sherwood, and to all our special guests we've had this morning. And, of course, many thanks to WJLE Radio, DTC TV for sponsoring the Chamber Chat program, and we appreciate our listening audience, don't we, Jen?
Absolutely.
And hope you have a great rest of the week, everyone.
Happy August.